Hey everyone. So I'm on holiday. Yay! Sorry, my hair is doing whatever it wants because I can't be bothered. I don't know if you want to see, but I'm actually going on a fossil hunting holiday. You all seem quite interested in what I was doing down at Nash Point, etc., etc., and that barely scratches the surface of what I've been doing. So I wondered if you'd like to come with me on holiday and see what I get up to. I will show you all the places I'm going. I've just packed up the car, but I'm actually making a trip somewhere else before I even get to where I'm supposed to be, because I want to go and do some hunting down near Watchet. So I'm excited because I haven't yet gone hunting over the border. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting. But yeah, if you would like to know more, and if you'd like to see what I'm up to, I will post that. So I'm here, yay! I have no idea where I'm going, so I'm gonna have to have a little hunt and see where everything is. But yeah, I'm at Quantoxhead, I think that's how you say it. I'm gonna butcher that, I'm so sorry. But I found a really cool little thing, and I'll show you in a minute. When I went a little bit past the parking places, and there's a really old court here, and in the walls they've got ammonites, so I'll show you in a minute because that's really cute and it looks really fun. So yeah, I also wanted to show you that I am bringing sexy back, so one sec. Who says that fossil hunting can't be sexy, right? So this is why I need I need a minder, I think. I've just went into the back of the car and was like, where's my bag? And I've left my bag at home with my stuff in. Thankfully I hadn't put all of my tools in there, so my big pick, my splitting chisel was in that bag, along with my water bottle, and some stuff to put things in. And it's waterproof, so it's a really good bag. This is my life. If I can forget things, if I can not bring things, oh my days, it's such a typical thing that's the one thing that I've forgotten. So I'm making do with my fluffy bag. I don't know if you can see, there it is. Just got my little pick and another of my chisels in it. But honestly, you can't write this stuff. Okay, we are here. It was a nice little 10-minute, half-mile walk to the beach. And I should also point out I do now have more sensible shoes on. It was more the socks over my leggings that was making me laugh because I was walking around like that earlier. But look how pretty this is! Oh my days. I timed it because I knew low tide was around now. It's not ideal, you're supposed to come a bit earlier, but I had to travel from Cardiff, so this was this place. I'm so excited. It's amazing. I'm going to be so and it is absolutely freezing, and I'm a bit worried it's going to rain. I'm hoping it's not. I think today is one of the best days, which is a bit of a shame, but yeah, we go rain or snow or hail apparently more recently, so yeah, look at these cliffs, aren't they amazing? Yeah, and obviously if you are doing anything like this, guys, stay away from them. They are super dangerous. Even the ones down by me, the falls are constant. Like, I will be walking along the beach and I can hear the falls, so yeah, definitely not a good idea. I'm just having a quick scan to see if there's anything interesting before I go a little bit further down and see what's happening. But yeah, the bag isn't ideal. My big bag, I was able to put a big bill inside that. This is not going to cope. So hopefully I don't find anything massive. I'm going to have to leave it. But yeah, oh, this is amazing. Look. see people off in the far distance. I'm wondering if they are also here looking. Oh, but it goes for ages. Okay. Right, I'm going to do some serious hunting and I will show you if I find anything. So I'm going to show you this because I feel like less interesting, I say less interesting, I find it quite interesting, finds tend to get overlooked. So a lot of people are looking for ammonites because they're cool, and I am obsessed with ammonites as well, but things that get often forgotten about are things like this. So these here are fossilised marine burrows from when animals would dig into the sand and they leave behind these traces here. This is a really nice squiggly one there. So yeah, so even this is evidence of life underwater back in the Jurassic period, sometimes the Triassic period as well. But it's pretty cool. Things like that don't often get shown because to most people they're pretty boring, but I think they're quite fun. So here we go, here's another big one. A little smaller than the one that I found in Nash Point, but and it's very worn, so obviously I'm not going to do anything with that because yeah, it's too big, it's too worn. But I know that this coastline is basically opposite where I head. Cardiff is somewhere over there. I can just about see things in the distance, so I know that I'm looking for similar sorts of fossils here, including some big boys and girls. Well, actually girls, because the boys tend to stay quite small. So what I actually found was a big ballina rather than a big bill. Oh, this is a nice one, look at that. That's lovely. Again, really worn. That's a nice one. So they are here. It's just hard to find them sometimes, and they're often these big pieces of rock like this. I don't think that's worth me removing because this type of rock is really hard to work with and it splits really easily. So with Big Ballina, I was really lucky because basically the rock had bashed up against something else on the way down, and so it split out really nicely. Whereas, yeah, when you're trying to split this type of rock, it's an absolute pain in the butt, and it's another reason why I don't think I'm going to be able to get the rest of him out. Even though I would really love to complete that ammonite, I don't think it's going to happen. So, yeah. But that's a nice find, and it shows that I'm in the right place. So I'm always looking for things like that when I'm looking around, because it means that these rockfalls are going to yield some nice stuff. This is an absolutely glorious place. Look, it's just so beautiful. This is where I love being by the sea. So I've just found 3 in a row. So obviously this little patch here is really active for them. They tend to come in clusters. Look at this lovely bit of rock. It's got absolutely loads in it. Yeah, all quite worn. Blue lias is another really, really hard rock to work with. It is literally like trying to get through concrete. So trying to pick anything out of it is an absolute nightmare. But that is such a nice bit of rock, and I wish it was smaller. There's another bit here. Yeah. So obviously this patch of ground here, where I've just been over, has got quite a few in it, and the chances of me finding something I can actually carry is fairly slim because these rocks are all massive. But if I could, I would definitely take that because it's so pretty. So I'm not one, I don't need perfect things. Sometimes I just pick up the rocks with impressions and things, which are still fossils, by the way. If you find an impression, that is still a fossil, even if it's not the actual thing. Yeah, so I haven't shown you my collection. I'll do that at some point, but I've got ones that have just got impressions in because I love the impressions as well, and they're just as valuable. They tell us just as much about history as the actual ammonites, the full ammonites do. But yeah, I just thought that was a really nice one. So you do not do this. I cannot stress this enough, okay? I am showing you why these cliffs are so dangerous. Can you see how easy it will be for them to fall? The annoying part is that this is a brand new fall and this is the best place to look for things, but please don't do what I'm doing, okay? It's just not worth it. I found a little tiny bit of one. I also just found a really good specimen, but I'm going to keep that for later and I'll show you later. But I just want to show you why you do not under any circumstances you go near the cliffs, okay? They kill people, and there have been people near Llantwit Major and Nash Point that have lost their lives, so it's just not worth it. Even if it is a really good place to search, so please don't do what I'm doing. Go down to the foreshore where the blocks are further away, as you can kind of see. A lot of stuff, the tide will come up and pull it downwards, so your best bet for something, especially in the blue lias, because that holds the fossils the best, is looking out there. Do not look up here, whatever you do, okay? So yeah, so I'm going to show you why it's so hard to find things out. So this is the material that fossils can often be found in, but it's so flaky that it just splits apart. And this is the stuff that Big Bill, oh that's a rather nice one, is made of. But as you can see, the stuff just breaks, so any impressions that are in them, which I do try and grab if I can see them because it's so hard to get them in this rock, just fall apart. So I have just found a rather nice graphia shell, which is here. It's a full one, and that's quite hard because normally they weather out and then get absolutely bashed, and I'm hoping if I can I will take that out. I'm trying to see if I can place you. I'm gonna look so weird, but there we are. I'm trying to see if I can place you somewhere where you can see. I don't think, oh no, maybe you can. Right. So with this rock, because it's good and bad, it splits out really easily. You have to be so gentle when you're working with it. But yeah, a couple of taps and normally things will just pop out. There we are. Oh, I lost a bit of the shell there, but never mind, it's pretty much intact. It's also really hard because the fossils are made of the same stuff, so if you do too much you destroy it. But yeah, I don't know if you can see. This place spot the ammonites. Any impressions? Can you see? It's really nice ones. And this is unfortunately what they look like in this. I just found a really nice one. They're so withered and barely there, but I do try and grab them because it's so hard to find them in this kind of rock. And I know I keep saying that over and over, but when it's looking like that, I will take it. I'm annoyed with myself because I forgot my bag and I forgot my box in the car as well. Like a complete numpty I am today, but yeah, so as you can see, they do exist in this rock, but it's just so hard. That's why the blue lias is something we rely on more, and sometimes these massive chunks will have nice things in them as well. But yeah, it's just so frustrating. I have found so much stuff and I'm really trying very hard to only pick certain things up, and also annoyingly, like I keep saying, the stone that I'm looking through or have been looking through is so flimsy that things I'm picking up are just breaking like this. And this one, which is a really lovely one, and it will come up lovely when it's been washed in, but this is a problem with this stone, it just absolutely splits. So I'm carrying that one very carefully. I have several more in my bag. I'm so annoyed with myself that I didn't bring more stuff, but they are literally everywhere here. Look, there's one next to me on the rock. I've taken a photo of that rock. If I could carry it, I would, but I can't put it in my bag along with all the other really fragile stuff because everything will break up. But I did also find, and I'm very tempted to take this, and I have a feeling I might beat myself up if I don't, something to rival Big Melina. Look at the size of this one. My fingers fit in the top part of him. He would have been, or she, sorry, would have been an absolute monster. That piece is a lot easier to carry, so I think I might bring that with me. Mainly because the amount of times that I have left stuff and then really wished I hadn't have done it, because then I'll joke about it. But yeah, I couldn't believe it when I spotted that just up the top here. So we'll see. So I could spend hours more here, but my bag is already full of some really, really nice pieces. Oh my days, where do I go? And I'm carrying the big beast. Oh, and something else I found, which I think will yield more. So yeah, I'm trying, and every time I'm going along, I've just found another one now. Every time I'm going along, I'm just looking at it like, there's more, there's more, there's more. So I have to stop, because it gets so addictive, and then I just want to pick everything up, and obviously you've got to leave some for other people. Be responsible fossil collecting. So I now have like a 1.5 mile trek back, and already this monstrosity is weighing me down, and I can't put it on my backpack because I can't carry all the other things in my hands. So yeah, but it's been a lovely couple of hours, and yeah, this place is nuts. Like, I've not ever collected so much off a beach before, but I'll show you later. Must be some more. Okay, so I'm back at the car. Why do I do this to myself? I really don't know. Like, that was the longest nearly 2 mile trek of my entire life, and I literally, my legs and my arms feel like they're gonna fall off. Who says you need the gym? Just come and find gigantic rocks. You can't leave places. But it's gonna be worth it. I'm actually gonna ask my dad if he can help me split this one down, because it is enormous. The bit of rock behind it is really big, and I quite like to be able to display it, and I'm not going to be able to if it's that big. So as I started filming that, a car of Germans pulled into the car park, so I stopped filming, because I was thinking they're going to think I'm mad just talking to myself, and I was going to show you some of the stuff I got, but it'll wait now. I'll do that in a bit. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what I do to myself. Like, I should have just left it there, but I couldn't have. I know what I'm like, and I've done that for several pieces. There was a massive one I found impression of down in Llantwit Major, and I wish even 2 weeks later, I wish I put it in my bag. So this is the thing, and that poor little bag, it was completely full, and my arms and my legs feel like they're gonna fall off now, but it was such a good good couple of hours, and I found some amazing things I can't wait to show you for my collection. But yeah, it's mostly ammonites. They are not as prolific as where I've been looking, where I am. So the fact that I was literally finding them every couple of feet walking along here is hopefully really promising as well, because it means that when I get down to doing the rest of it, I'm planning a trip to Monmouth Bay, maybe Charmouth, a couple of other places as well that I want to go. So I'm hoping that that means good things. I'm just so cross I left my bag at home. Oh my days, I can't believe it. So I'm gonna have to go and get another one, because there's no way. I didn't take my chisel with me, not my chisel, my crack hammer with me, because I didn't think the bag would have coped to the weight of it. So and definitely not coming back, because obviously it's all pebbles when you're walking, and I had not only what I was carrying but also a bag full of rocks. So yeah, but it's been such a good day, and yeah, onwards now. Made it, yay! And this is my glorious home until Friday. Lovely Sidmouth, which I've spent so much of my time in, because my family, well, my dad's side come from here, so I spent a lot of my childhood here. And it's also got some really cool fossils, but I've never tried looking around here yet, so I think I might have to. Yeah, some fish bones can be found quite a bit around here, and some nice sponges and things like that, so I may have to have a look. But isn't it beautiful? And the sea is so calm today, not like the sea at Nash Point last week. Yeah. I think one of the weirdest things I find about doing this is not being allowed places and wishing I could go look. So this whole stretch of the coast of Sidmouth is off limits. You're not allowed down here, because the coast is so unstable, and you can kind of see just up there. It's not so. Let me see if I can see that a little bit. You can just see where there used to be a gang path across the top of the cliffs, and there was a way down, and the whole thing has collapsed down onto the beach over the years. So it's, you know, there's a very good reason why no one's allowed out there. There's a little cave as well. I don't know if you can see in the distance. We always wanted to go and see what was in there. But yeah, I just feel like all those fossils that we can't get to anymore, but for good reason. It's just so dangerous.